Hey guys, and welcome to the review of the US tanks being added in 8.2. As you can see, we're starting out the T21. And as you already saw right there, it turns on a dime. It's really fast at turning. I think the traverse speed is like 60. We'll go into the stats later after the battle, and I'll look exactly what makes this tank different from the T20, because this is the T21. It is based off the T20, but this is a tier lower, so you won't get put into tier 9 battles where the T20 sometimes lack in firepower and penetration, and yeah, just overall medium tank ishness against the tier 9s, and it can do well against tier 8s, but let's see what this T21 can do against its tier level, tier 7 and 8s. And right now we're just going up the hill, and we actually got here pretty fast because it is pretty light compared to the T20, and the horsepower is, I think it's more or the same. So this tank really gets forward a lot, and the biggest advantage this tank has is the mobility and the gun. The gun is amazing. It's really fast. It's the same as on the T20, but the T20 fired slower than this. This has 18 shells per minute, and but sadly, as you'll see right there, I get ammo racked. I have to move because a cromwell is coming up. No, it's a comet. A comet is coming up, and if I had just been sitting in the open, I would have been dead. I would have been so deadly dead. And now I'm just sitting back with a pretty horrible gun. A very bad gun, actually. And as you can see, the damage is very poor for a gun that shoots this slow. So it was really a mistake by on my part, and picking the tracks over the ammo rack, because I can't really shine now, because all I can do is be annoying, an annoying little mosquito, and I should have gone for the ammo rack, and then just duked it out, died possibly, but then just showed another game, because this tank really does fire fast, and that's the main attraction of it. The speedy, mobility, fast firing tank. So yeah, right now I'm just going down here to flank and help as much as I can. As you saw, we got over 70 miles per hour going down the hill. Or was it 60, in the high 60s? And even though I'm just shooting very slowly, I can still do some damage, but it's not enough. I really should be doing. This guy should have been dead by now. I'm shooting half the speed. He should have lost all his health right now. And yeah, that's a weird tank. I haven't looked at that one, and I don't think I am going to look at it at the server. I'm going to look at the Chinese for a little bit, because some of them are really what some people were missing from some of the new lines in the Russian lines, because suddenly the IS-4 lost its boom cannon. It lost the intimidation of 490 HP damage worth, and the Russian tanks have that, and I really like that about them. But that was this game, and let's go into the garage and look at the stats. Now the T21 might look like the T20 because that's exactly what it is, apart from it's lighter and it has a little bit more speed limit, 0.3, but as you can see, the traverse speed of 60 really makes a difference on the mobility, and the hull is of course lower, because it's a tier 6 vehicle instead of a tier 7, and I really believe that the T20 belongs in the tier 6. So if you had fun in the T20 before a lot of tanks were added, then you should definitely go for the T21, because the T21 is the T20 before a ton of the other vehicles were added, which makes it a little bit underpowered, because it is just a punching bag on the battlefield. I had a lot of fun with it, and I think my win rate is like 62, but it just doesn't feel right now in the newest patch. But it's the same gun. It just fires a lot faster. It's the fastest 18 rounds per second. But as you saw in the battle, my ammo rack was killed fast, and I lost all of the advantages that I had with this tank. So maybe I should have hit the I should have been more careful, not taking so many shots, but backing a little bit more off when you have that low HP and armor, and then let your teammates come and help you before you. Yeah, it's just like the Cromwell. You can't just go out there and just shoot and expect not to get killed or hit a lot. So yeah, that's a T21.